Hello there, Golfreak here, and welcome to my Let's Play of The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. The original game, which came out in 2006, was just before my generation, and Skyrim was the one that really kind of defined my love for the Elder Scrolls series and the genre. I haven't played Elder Scrolls 4 yet. I was planning on doing so, but I was going to wait until Oblivion came out. Now that this is out of nowhere, we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. And I think they learned their lesson by not announcing it way too early and then releasing it. You know, they only announced Elder Scrolls 6, but they basically announced and released this on the same day, which is kind of smart compared to what they've been doing. But anyway, we're going to start a new game.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era and the final hours of my life.
Right now the game looks absolutely gorgeous. Completely remade from the ground up. They just basically reused the iconic voice acting. Nothing else as far as I know. Obviously they rechanged some designs, they did other stuff, but yeah, it'll be great. So I'm mostly going this blind. We're just gonna play on normal difficulty. And we'll see how it goes. That was something else that was interesting, was this game spent like 30 minutes recaching 30% of the shaders. I don't know if it's going to continue doing that in the background or not. All right, so we get to pick our character. So the real question is, well, let's just take a look-see at all these. So they're going to look different than Skyrim. Also, this is going the opposite direction. Hopefully that stays the same. I'm also running at 47 frames. Hold on. That's crazy. No, we're just going to keep going. We're definitely going to want to lower my settings. I'm on like really, really high settings, so I just wanted to see how it would go. So then we have Brenton. Spellcraft can boast magical or magical energies. They are particularly skilled at summoning and healing, so I don't know what's like good. So natural immunity to poisons, can breathe underwater. The Dunmer. Wait, they still exist? What am I thinking? Of course they exist. I'm thinking of the other ones that don't exist anymore. Skilled balance integration of the sword, the bow, and destruction magic. Ooh, they are resistant to fire, can summon ancestral ghosts for aid. The High Elves are exceptionally gifted to the arcane arts. They boast resistance to illness, however, they're somewhat vulnerable to fire, frost, and shock. And then we have the Imperials. Shooters must trader, skilled with heavy armor and the occasional social skills. They tend to favor the warrior class. That's kind of like a generic character, interestingly enough. Then we have the Khajiit. Intelligent, quick, and agile, make excellent thieves. All Khajiit can see in the dark. Ah, the Nords. Were the Nords originally in this game? As the goal, they are highly talented warriors. We have Orcs. Prize for their craftsmanship's interesting. They have Berserker Rage. They have Redguards. They have affinity for many weapons and armor styles. They have hardy constitution, natural resistance to disease and poison. And then we have the Wood Elves, who are nimble, quick, making them good scouts and thieves. There are no finer archers. They're simple creatures well known. Now, I'm tempted to go Stealth Archer because Stealth Archer for life, but also I don't want to do Stealth Archer. So what's the question? I'm thinking Dark Elf because that's a really interesting haircut. I'm thinking Dark Elf. I think this is before, because I know that the Skyrim, like the racism aspect in Skyrim was primarily because they were, you know, kind of isolationist pure Nords, and also because they end up going into Skyrim, which I believe is a direct result of this game, if I remember right. I could be misremembering. So that's something that is considering. Resistance to Fire also seems very prudent considering, you know, where we end up going and fighting. So I'm leaning towards Dark Elf just right off the bat, but the Imperial would also be thematically appropriate. Why I would be in this prison, not that it really matters. And also it would be thematically appropriate for me to want to help, because I do know that it's like we're gonna go find the bastard son, I believe. So it is thematically appropriate. So yeah, I think we'll go Imperial. We'll just do the surgical plant traders and our host with heavy armor, social skills. We can go for heavy armor build. Heavy armor was usually what I went with anyway. Usually for the heavy armor stealth archer, which was really funny in Skyrim. But yeah, so we have the true Imperial born in the heart of the Empire. Number of cities and size led to travel hastily, or are known for their autonomy, including for the rest of the Empire. You inherit the willfulness of your forebearers. So we're a willful type. I don't know how much this will come into play. I'd hope that they added some additional stuff. So this would make me like a really loyal to the Empire type situation. This would make me not as loyal. So I'm more inclined to the not as loyal. I don't care too much about my appearance. In fact, I think that's just fine. So if I do this, there we go. We can do some. So we have type 1. Oh, okay, so male, female. You can make me young. Why not? I mean, honestly, this all looks fine to me. Like, it's really funny because I know a lot of people love doing this, like customization. I just don't care. You're never going to see my face that often anyway, unless they do like, they've changed how some stuff works. Oh, I do like going into the eyes though. See some of these like, ooh, that's a cool looking set of eyes right there. Okay, these are a bit too... Yeah, these are race specific. They don't even say what they are. That's really interesting. Usually they give like what this is for. These strike me as like Dunmer eyes. Not sure what those are. So let's go to more normal looking eyes. Blind. You know what? I'm really tempted to go blind because I made my first character in Skyrim blind without really realizing it. I'm really tempted to do that. Anyway, I like these. That's a cool set of eyes. Skin. That's fine. Makeup. No. Hair. So I do like this hairstyle, but it is the default. Wow, that totally changes the look. It's not bad either. That looks pretty nice. A little receding. The prior haircut. Let's see. Oh, the classic. I seem to recall that hairstyle quite a bit. Looks a bit like a unisex hairstyle. Let's see, what about this? It's also pretty good. I like that. That's fine. Facial hair. That looks pretty solid. You could go with the mustache too. Yeah. Okay. True diplomat and trader, proficient with heavy armor, augmented willpower. Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's fine for this. All right. So let me pause the recording real quick.
Guess they don't play favorites, huh? Your own kinsmen think you're a piece of human trash. How sad. I bet the guards give you special treatment before the end. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Imperial. You're going to die. Imperial criminal scum like you give the Empire a bad name, you see. You're an embarrassment. Best if you just disappear. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir.
So I've got it running on high, and I'm running at 4080. It's running over 60 frames, which is kind of what I want. It does feel a little floaty still, but I'm not really getting much in terms of frame drop, so that's the important thing.
I don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No,
You know what I'm tempted to do is just go ahead and just limit the FPS to 60. Let's just do that.
I know it.
That's better, it's
What's this
steadier.
prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
I mean, it literally says his name right here. That's okay.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim.
Your
By
emperor,
the
because
grace
I'm...
of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
I go my own way.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything. I'm watching.
Looks like
you.
this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
He basically is letting me go. Game looks gorgeous, though. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of how floaty this feels, but it's fine. I'll get used to it. Might be because
Those
I'm
are
running.
left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down. Take them down!
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come.
Okay, so time pauses when you talk. Okay, interesting.
Oblivion, take you!
Whoa! The dragon fires! Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Now, don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Okay, hold on. Uh, let me change that. Thought I would have had that set up, but I didn't. I set it for something else. All right. Okay, so one or the other. Okay, well, this does more damage. And as for armor, nothing. Oh god, this feels so weird. Oh. And then in doing that, wait, enter store? Huh, okay. Said don't follow you, so... Alright, well, if that's how it's gonna make me do it, let's add... my mouse. Ow. Alright, if you have the lockpick, you AD press W your mouse to move the pick upward towards the tumbler. Lock you with metallic sound, press space secured in place while tumbler secure. Huh. Okay, it's a matter of timing, I guess. All right, so let's throw on. Do you not have pants on? I guess not. Okay, so that's that. Then we have weapons. So if I want to, could I do... Yeah. And then 2 can be the shield. And then 3 can be the bow. Wait, I can have the shield equipped? Wait, do I have to equip the arrows too? It's a bit annoying. I am. Oh, you do it without doing? Oh, that's guard! Oh. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Man, I haven't played one of these games in so long. Goblins! That's a drop off. Alright, so we got that rodent over there. Yeah, stealth ushers for life. Alright, so we have... So this just adds health, is that how that works? Adds health and defense, and then we, of course, we have the weight. Now the question is, does it add noise? Can I just take these off? Yeah. And then we have... Okay. You just running? Yeah, zombies and goblins in this compared to what they had in Skyrim, which is interesting. I'm not a fan of... Is there any way to combine? No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, yeah, that'd be a little annoying for me to have to do it separately every time. Okay. Keep pressing my normal button for R. I guess I could do that, huh? Yeah, we'll do that. Real quick. Instead, make you R, because that's my go-to. And then make you F. Okay, much better. Lockpicks is nice. Oh, hi. wish this was in the corner of my screen, because then I could tell when it's equipped versus when it isn't. Something spotting me? Oh, I picked up more than I can carry. Okay. Shift left and right click to drop items you do not need. Okay. Let's go by weight. So that's 2. That's worth nothing? That's interesting. Let's definitely drop you. And then that's 2.5. These are pretty bad too. Look at the weight. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. These are worth nothing. That's not what I wanted. So aside from weight, there doesn't appear to be a huge reason to wear light armor. Oh, I dropped both my bows. Whoopsies. Let's not do that. Where'd it go? There it is. So used to ADSing with the bow. Blood? That's a leaf. Random red leaf. So apparently they changed the leveling system in this. It was originally... Or I should say, they changed it to something that's like a hybrid between both Skyrim and this. What's making all these fires in here? Interesting how many like mini areas there are because of just the limitations of the old game. They kept those in, and there's nothing inherently wrong with that because it just means the game can run smoother. Not as much has to load in. I say that while I'm running 60 frames. That first one not a headshot? Kind of a bummer. Cheese. Ooh, that's worth a lot. Okay, so yeah, let's say just gigging up and doing that is what it appears to be. I'm over encumbered again. Now the question is this significantly better than my rough leather? The answer to that is yes. Alright, so how was that worth? That's worth 8 times, which is solid. I have skull, which is... Wait, what? Why did it... Oh, okay. That's an interesting way of doing that. I'd rather that not do that. Whatever. Okay, so we'll do... It's only worth double. That's worth a lot. Let's go by weight. So we have... You're only worth double. You're not particularly powerful, so let's drop you. Ah, there's the trap. That's just it's telling me to go this direction, but no, it's actually telling me to go this direction. Iron dagger. 3 pounds. It's only worth double. That is a gold coin, though. I'll take that. I heard that. Stealth archers for life. It just shows what's in my... Yeah, there's no indication of when my shield is equipped. That's really annoying. Alright, so you're... Yeah, I'll just take you, take you. Okay. So we are just playing on Adept. I think I'm going to go ahead and buff the difficulty up. Let's see, would that be under here? Yeah. Go up, so it's Expert and Master. We can go up to Expert. See how it goes. The reason why I don't like to play on high difficulties for these types of games is because it just ends up being that they have lots more health and do lots more damage. And it's like, I don't want to spend 30 minutes fighting an enemy, you know? I'd rather just spend a few, like, you know, 10 seconds fighting and then it's done. Okay. Okay, so they don't notice the sound when it hits. It's only when it hits them do they notice. Ow. Okay, now it's a bit tougher. Restore fatigue. Damage fatigue. Okay. Restore health on self. Weak potion of healing. One more sucker down here. There you are. Oh, man. Ow. Okay, I'm definitely feeling the difference in difficulty there. So if I do this, it's out. If I do this, it is there. Okay. Oh, that's not a good sign. Okay, so that's magic. Okay, so we have Chameleon Scroll. Clairvoyance, what does that do? 79% spell effectiveness. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, there we go. First death. Fun, fun. Gotta quick save a bit more often. Oh, all the way back here. Okay, well. Game, thanks for doing that. So we'll see how it goes. I might go back to Adept, just because, you know, I don't want to spend all my time doing this. Could apply poison. What? No. Shooting the ground, it's funny. Oh, so am I. So wait a sec for my stamina regen. Playing peekaboo. Actually, there's only one guy here this time. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Gosh darn it. Okay, yeah, I can already say it's doing the same thing where it's like, I don't want to spend 10 minutes fighting these guys, so we'll just leave it on adept. Feels like there's almost too much of a guy. Like, look, I was able to instantly kill this guy. That's fine. I can already say that this is enough fun to justify multiple playthroughs. Okay, is there a way? No. Wait, why is search? Oh, so I can store. Gotcha. Sound like monkeys. I wonder if that's intentional or not. Yeah, see, that's double headshots could be a kill. At this, you know, at this stage of the game. Okay, so we've got possibly one more or more than one. Ah, there's the witch. Yeah, keep them at a distance. Especially when they use short-ranged magic. Alright. Petty soul gem. Good old petty soul gem. Alright, where's... Someone can see me. Oh, it's these rats. Well, let's boost my archery, why not? Creepy. Okay. Or air hammer. Wait, do items have durability? Doesn't look like it. I was gonna say, that seems like a very silly that they've added mods. Like, you don't really want durability in the, or you'd want like the option to turn it on or off. Hail, hail. And I have more rat meat than I know what to do with. Can I like cook it? Is that an option? Maybe if I go to like a specific place to cook. Okay. Aha.
Find a defensible spot. Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before war goes bad?
Here they come again!
To get the Emperor out of here.
Oblivion, take you! Oblivion, take you!
I think that was all of them. Let me take a look around.
Have you seen the prisoner?
Do you think he followed us? How could he?
How, what do you mean, how could I? You left the doors open even if I didn't go your way. Hi.
Sire, we have to go. Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you, the Emperor may trust you, but I don't. Stay out of our way.
You may as well... We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. My job is to make sure
The blades
Emperor
are
gets
the
out of
Emperor's
here alive, and I
bodyguards.
intend to do it.
And that's
Take care.
post killing
They
almost all the
cannot
dragons. Whoa, okay.
understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
So this is, I'm more for willful. I don't know, I don't think about it.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Okay, interesting. Choose my birth size. So we have one of the sign, the warrior bit, increase strength and endurance, increase endurance by 10 points, and strength by 10 points. We have the mage, increased magicka by 50 points. We have the thief, increased agility, speed, and luck. So luck, I'm guessing, is like stuff inside crates. Fortify speed, so we're faster. The apprentice, increase much magicka, but also more subtle magical attack. So it's double damage from magic, but also getting more magic. The shadow can become invisible. Okay, but it's only useful once per day. So I hate the once per day stuff. Like, 'cause like I might not even use it, and so the ritual, which uses effectively Horus's eye. That's interesting. Can heal themselves and make undead flee in horror. Force undead to flee in horror for 30 seconds. Can be used multiple times per day at the cost of 40 magicka points per cast. And then restore 200 points of health, can be used once per day. That's interesting. Then we have the Atronach, cannot regenerate magicka, but have the ability to absorb any magic cast at them. So they increase magicka by 150 points. They have a 50% chance of absorbing the spell. But regeneration is halted. So that's cool if you're going for like a non-magic build or just magic heals. So those born inside of the tower can magically unlock doors and reflect damage. Once per day, we can reflect 5% of all incoming damage. Seems really pointless, I'm gonna be honest. We have shields increase armor rating by 15, increase magic resistance by 15 with the Lord. We have the Lady. We've been increased willpower by 10 points, increase endurance by 10 points. We have the Lover. The Lover can paralyze other. Paralyze a target for 10 seconds. Reduce caster fatigue by 120 points. Can be used once per day. And then we have the Serpent. Can poison others once per... Okay. So I like this generic. I plan to be running around with a shield. I think those shield... That's just how I roll. Is the block and the sword and the bow. And then... Yeah, I think we'll just go with the Lord. Okay. Sure.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
But what about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the Lord shall prove a faithful patron in your quest for glory.
You see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. I go to my grave. A tongue, you shall follow me yet for a...
Okay, I guess I go first. Or not.
There's no time to talk now, prisoner. We've got to keep moving.
I didn't want to talk.
Don't get in our way.
Well, then go. Jeez.
For the blade! Protect the Emperor! Oblivion, take you!
So these are the Assassins of the Mythic Dawn, which was where you had the blade show up, the artifact in Skyrim, I believe.
Watch your back, prisoner! The Emperor needs help! Prisoner! The Emperor! Watch your back,
God's blood.
For the Emperor!
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
What don't you like about it, aside from the fact that it's an ambush?
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
You're going into the place where they're gonna be coming from. The gate needs a key.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Okay, so there's definitely an ambush over here now. Or this is just a trap.
What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Watch your... You thought we'd go down easy? Die, you scum! For
time! The Emperor! I fought...
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Mud crab's more fearsome than you.
Oh, where the heck did you come from?
You chose a bad day to take up with the calls of the Septons.
All right, so now if we look, Amulet of Kings, there we go.
We go down easy.
Oh no.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about, but Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced pilgrim. Am I right?
You may not choose your class to make your class higher than other skills and leadership influence. All right. So we have the Pilgrim, Armor Block, Blunt, Light Armor, Mercantile, Security, Speechcraft, which would fit my character. We have the Bard. So I have, I think it's implied I have Speechcraft and Heavy Armor. We have the Monk, which is hand-to-hand. Ooh, that would be interesting, because I think in this game the hand-to-hand is actually really good compared to what Skyrim was. We have the Assassin, the Acrobat, the Agent, the Thief. Or create a custom class. Hold on. Combat. Yeah, we'll do Combat. Favorite attribute is Strength. And then all of your skills and effect on everything you do. Endurance, speed, agility. Well, strength, agility. So just out of curiosity, what would the Pilgrim would be the one? So it's personality and endurance. Okay. Let's see. So combat, strength is damage. I guess strength and agility. We could just go with damage. So this is like good in the long run as well for better stuff. Yeah. Strength and personality. Plus 20 level bonus. So we have maintain weapons and armor at maximum efficiency broken. Yeah, so there is repairing. How quickly you run, swim, and sprint. How much damage you deal with the blade. How much damage you mitigate while blocking. I think I already have this. I think this might move it further. So let's do blade. I think blade, block. Wait, can I just select all of these? I'm so confused. Is there a specific order that these matter? No, that's just all. Choose your major skills and increase much more rapidly. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, yes. Then we have create potions. I don't really use potions too much. I don't really plan on doing too much magic, but I think restoration is solid. Then we have stealth. Marksman is good. Mercantile is good. And then sneak is good. Now, I will say that with this in mind, I think speechcraft is better. And then this is kind of skill-based. So is there... I think I like restoration. I like the blade block. I should be able to maintain weapons and armor at maximum efficiency, but are less effective. Yeah, it feels like I can fix that. I don't know. Alright, so I'm good with the blade, I'm good with blocking, I'm good as a marksman. Those are my three main weapons. And then mercantile just makes it so I can afford stuff better, which I think is always good. I don't know how a good gold is. Sneak is good, and then speechcraft is good. So I'm strong, I have a good personality, I'm good with the blade, block, marksman. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Just adventurer. Create the adventurer class. Yeah, sure. Okay. Now, is that going to be there for all of
I
my...
would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it? Good. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure... By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Oh, he's gonna take my good sword. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, it's fine. We have the steel short sword. It's also a 3 damage. That's a bummer.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Just a funny way for him to die. Alright, so. Alright. I'm gonna cut this video off here. Thank you all very much for watching, and God bless.